Welcome back everyone for another instructional video on Swiwin Turbine and Telemetry. You might have seen our first video on the Swiwin Turbine Telemetry and Spectrum. This installment will be on Futaba. For this demonstration purposes, we'll be using a Futaba 10J, Swiwin ESC, and we're using an R3008SB receiver with S+2 and telemetry. For this to work, you will need a telemetry receiver with S+2. First thing you will need to do is you will need to bind your new receiver to your transmitter. For these purposes, this has already been done. Next, we will be taking our ESC and plugging in our cables that we will be needed for this. We will be taking our engine cable, we will need our 3S LiPo battery cable, and these are keyed, they can only go in one way. We will need an extension lead, and this will be going into the S+2, not regular S+, but S+2. On a 3008 SB, it's here right at the bottom. And we will take the other end and we will plug it into the telemetry side. Now that we got that done, let's go ahead and take the other ends and plug it into our turbine. Okay, we're back. We now have our lead plugged into our turbine. Today we're using a Swiwin 60. We have our 3008 SB telemetry receiver hooked up with S+2 into the telemetry slot. We have our 3S LiPo extension cord here. We also have a 3S LiPo to power the turbine and a 2S LiPo to power the receiver. So the first things first, we have our receiver linked to our transmitter already. So we're going to turn on the transmitter and supply power to our receiver. In doing so, it supplies power to the ESC. Next, let's go ahead and apply power to the turbine. After those chimes, we know that we are ready. So now let's go ahead and configure the transmitter to receive the telemetry signal. Okay, for the next installment will be the TX setup. We are using a Futaba 10J. For newer radios, the process will be the same. Let's enter in the main menu and let's stroll over to sensor. We want to stroll over to page 6 and we want to initialize all the slots. Are we sure? Yes. Now you will see all the slots are initialized. We will go to slot 1. And let's go ahead and let's set this up on the RPM SBS01RM/0. Number 2, let's go ahead and select our temperature. For slot 3, we can go ahead and select our CUR 1678 and back out. We'll go up to telemetry and there you go. Receiver battery 7.5 volts, RPM currently at 0 RPM because it is not spooling, and our temperature is plus 3435 C. Mind you, I live in Arizona and that is the ambient temperature in my garage. Well everybody, hope this helps and gets you out there flying.